Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, party people? This is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches, the 700 Club. Today, we're going to be talking about janky people and credit repair that can land you in jail, okay? Right here behind me, we're going to be talking about these three different kind of credit repair services that I see a lot, via social media, and a lot of people fall victim to these kind of credit repair services. But I want to educate you on what these actually are, how they work, and basically protect you so that you don't make the dumb decision of allowing people to do this on your behalf, okay? Because at the end of the day, it can land you in jail. You, all right? Sorry, my camera's a little backwards. But anyway, shout out to Terrence Coleman for the drawing in the background. This is basically one of the janky credit repair people that, is behind bars. Okay, so last night I tried to have this conversation, and we got spammed. So I'm trying again to have this conversation and share this information. Hopefully everything goes well today. But anyway, if you're here, let me know who you are, where you're from, and let me get a like or a love tap. Let me get one of those. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be talking about 3 credit repair tactics that can land you behind bars, all right? And at the end of the day, it's the new year. A lot of people are looking to improve the credit, but I want to make sure that you get the help that you need and the information that you need so that you get the legal help to make sure that you don't land in prison, all right? What's up, Natasha? How you doing? Let me know who you are, where you're from. Can I get a couple likes? Let me know that you like this information. Anyway, so a lot of people are looking to improve their credit scores because, new year, new you, and you need better credit. So I understand that completely, but there are going to be people who's going to take advantage, who's going to try to take advantage of you, but after you watch this video, you're not going to allow their janky tactics to work any longer on you, okay? We all have neighborhood credit repair experts. We have quite a few here in Toledo, but they don't necessarily work the way that I would want them to, which is the legit way. They're janky, okay? And I'm going to use the word janky often, so let me define it really quick. Janky in the credit repair industry are people who request a large amount of money up front before they provide any value, and they basically overpromise and sell you a dream on what they can do for you, and their whole intention is to make money off of you and not provide the actual value that they promise, okay? And if they do help you, they're going to do it the illegal way, okay? These are janky credit repair experts, all right? Experts, okay? So, and some of the tactics that they use are the 3 listed. Credit sweeps, which is basically the removal of all the information off your credit report. They offer aged trade lines, which is basically you taking advantage of other people's payment history. And then they also offer CPNs, credit privacy numbers. And this is basically a way to bypass using your social security number when you try to apply for credit, okay? And all of these can be done legally. However, janky people, they don't mess with legal. They're more criminal, if anything, and they always try to find the quick way to solve everything, okay? And at the end of the day, credit repair is not something that's going to happen overnight. It took you years to mess up your credit. It's not going to take you 30 to 90 days to fix it, all right? So that's the first thing you need to understand when it comes to improving your credit. But what I want to share with you all today is information that's going to protect you, educate you, and hopefully allow you to, set yourself up for success in the future. All right. So, you all may know a janky person. The thing is, they sell us a dream. They're real good at what they do. And the thing is, unfortunately, what they do is illegal. All right. And let's talk about the first service that they'll offer. They would tell you, hey, I specialize at removing student loans, judgments, tax liens, late payments, collections, charge-offs, everything. I can guarantee you deletions. First and foremost, that is against federal credit repair laws. It's against the law to guarantee anything in the credit repair industry. So one, they're breaking the law by saying that alone. But they'll guarantee this. And then they'll post comments that basically, they'll post information on Facebook that basically shows results that they, have helped people get. But if you look at the information, all the posts that they make or all the pictures that they share, none of the pictures are real consistent. It's like they found them on Google. Anyway, so that in itself is a little skeptical, okay? And what you need to do is use the jewels that God has blessed you with, okay? And if it feels janky, 9 times out of 10, it is, all right? So they'll offer credit sweeps, and basically what a credit sweep is the removal of all the information off your credit report. They'll say that they can do this within 90 days, and here's how they do it. They have you file police reports, basically saying that your credit report, that you're a victim of identity theft. Okay, they'll have you file these police reports, and then they'll use those they'll use those police reports and send them to the credit bureaus and also the creditors of these accounts who share the information on the credit reports. And half the time all that information is deleted off your credit report. So this is illegal. Okay, filing false credit reports is against the law and can put you behind bars. All right. So if any credit repair expert is telling you to file police reports and claim that everything on your credit report is, identity theft, they are breaking the law, giving you bad advice, and they're going to put you in a position where you ask for bail money. All right. So we don't want that. All right. Instead, what we want to do is we want to work on our credit report legally, which I'll share with you how to do that at the end of this presentation. But when someone is offering to provide credit sweeps, that's how they do it. They basically file false police reports and use that to dispute everything on your credit report and basically say that none of it is yours, even though the credit card that you just filed identity theft on is in your back pocket. All right. So don't allow janky people to put you in a janky mess.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? So that's the first thing they'll do. Janky. All right. The second thing they'll do is they'll offer you aged trade lines. All right. Now, there are times where, you may need a credit score boost, and you may, know someone who has good credit, and you'll ask them, hey, is there any way that I can piggyback off of your good credit and become an authorized user on your account? I don't need the credit card, but all I want is that history. My friend, that's the legal way. By actually having the owner of the account authorize you as an authorized user to use that account, all right? That's the legal way. The illegal way is to gain information on people who have good credit and falsely add people to their accounts as authorized users. That's the illegal way because the owner of the account never authorized that. And what happens is these people will basically say, hey, I got, 10 accounts that are aged about 10 years, low credit utilization. I'll sell it to you for $2,000 and you can add that to your credit report. And because, a lot of people are desperate for good credit, they'll pay these people $2,000 for an account. The account will get added to the credit report, and then 90 days later, the creditor will catch on to it, and then they'll remove that from your credit report. And the next thing you know, you're out $2,000, and you try to call up Day Day, and Day Day ain't answering the phone. Day Day changed his number. Okay, so if anyone is offering aged trade lines, be wary of that. And do your research, okay? There are some legitimate companies out there that actually have authorization to, sell aged trade lines. However, it's a rarity within the industry, okay? Our industry is under scrutiny due to the fact that there's a lot of janky people who claim to be credit repair experts, and people don't do the research. So basically what I want you to do is set yourself up for success. If people are offering credit sweeps and aged trade lines, aka seasoned trade lines, be wary of that, and everyone said janky. And be wary of that, and basically set yourself up for success. Okay. Now, again, piggybacking is not illegal as long as you have authorization of the person who owns the account. But like I said, these janky people, they don't get that authorization, and they'll add you anyway. All right. And the final method that they use is basically what they call CPNs, credit privacy numbers. But really what they do is they'll give you a fake social security number. All right. So they'll say, hey, I know a way where we can get you a clean credit report and get you approved for this new car, and you don't have to worry about getting denied because we're going to get you a new social security number. And they'll market it as a CPN, a credit privacy number. Now, mind you, the legal way, this is really called a credit privacy number. They'll market it as that, but it's not really a credit privacy number that they're giving you. In order to get a real CPN, you have to get that from the IRS, okay? No person can get you a CPN. You have to get that directly through the IRS, all right? And if they don't work for the IRS, I would be very wary of that. Okay, but basically this is how they get the fake social security numbers. There are, unfortunately, people who die, and they'll basically steal their social security number, and these people are children. So they'll basically steal social security numbers of deceased children, and they'll give it to you because the child never had the chance to live. They don't have anything on their credit report, so they'll give you that social security number and say, hey, fill out when you fill out applications for credit, use this social security number instead. Or they will make up their own social security number, so they'll combine different numbers together from deceased children or deceased people and make their own social security number and tell you to apply for that that way. And what happens is, you may get approved, and you're going to feel real good about yourself. Like, man, I got to prove this actually worked. And then 3 months later, the creditor's going to be knocking at your door like, hey, Jan, this information that you gave us,
it's not legit.
Yeah, this isn't legit. We actually did some research on this, and we found out that this belongs to a Billy. Yeah, we're going to need that car back. Oh, and because you committed fraud, what we can do is we can, take you to court and sue you, and, you can get some jail time, or you can just pay off this car. And who wants to pay a car that they don't even have? We have a story. Ladies and gentlemen, Letitia, she knows of a few people locally who have been ripped off by janky credit repair experts, and we have a very interesting story, if you don't mind sharing that.
The story is going to coincide with the question that Camille asked, really.
Okay, what did Camille ask?
She said, have you ever heard of someone saying they can remove stuff from your credit and make it seem like there's nothing there, but you still owe people? That's perfect.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So the person that I know was actually all of these happened to her.
Yep. So basically, the person that she knows, the victim, the janky credit repair expert used each of these 3 tactics to help that person. Okay.
Yeah. So she was trying to get a car, and she went to a person who told her that he can help her with her credit.
Right.
And he did police reports on all of the items on her credit report.
So he did a credit sweep. He filed false police reports, basically saying that each of the accounts on the credit report were identity theft.
Yes. Then he added her. He did it all. He added her to someone else's trade line.
So he added her to someone else's credit card as an authorized user, but did he get the proper authorization?
So then lastly, he combined the social security number.
Yeah, so he did the CPN. Again, real CPNs from the IRS are legal. However, from janky people, they're not. they're actually just made up social security numbers or stolen social security numbers from deceased children.
And
Sorry to be blunt.
Her credit score went up almost 200 points.
Her credit score went up about 200 points, so she was feeling real good about this.
She was able to get 2 cars.
She was able to get 2 cars.
Not even
telling everybody like, this dude saved my life. He put me on, and then all her friends signed up for the service. And then what happened next?
3 months later.
3 months later, 90 days.
They came and took every. This is so.
This is messed up. Okay, I'm gonna stop smiling.
Oh.
This is messed up. So 90 days later, those 2 cars that she bought were actually repossessed.
And she still has to pay.
And she still has to pay the car notes.
And court. And she has to go to court.
Oh, and she has to go to court. So she may actually go to jail. Now, the thing is, this is the messed up part.
Why are you putting a picture like that?
These people, the janky experts, because they're working on your behalf, they're not the one actually going to jail. You will go to jail.
Oh, and she won't tell. That
Yeah,
it is.
you will go to jail. In order for them to go to jail, you have to actually report them to the FTC. Because the investigation, if I open up an account with Capital One, my name is on that account, not the janky credit repair expert. My name is on that account. So they're going to do an investigation on me, even though I wasn't the one improving my working on my credit. They'll do the investigation on me, and the next thing you know, they'll come knocking on my door saying, "Hey, you know, you're not who you said you were. We don't need our stuff back." So, and then they're going to sue me. They're not going to sue the credit repair expert. So, in order for the credit repair expert to actually have repercussions, we, the consumer, we have to report them. And oftentimes, people are so embarrassed by the situation, they'll just keep it to themselves and won't say anything. And that janky credit repair expert is going around your local city claiming to help people when it actually he or she is ripping them off and making a fortune doing so. Okay?
Someone just said that her sister is waiting on a CPN number, and she don't think that her sister got it from the IRS.
Yeah, so make sure your sister watches this video. Please share this. Please like and share this video so that the people we love and care about won't be affected by janky people, okay? So again, janky credit repair experts, they ask for a large amount of money up front. They ask for, $500, $10,000. They ask for a lot of money up front, okay? And what people do is they'll pay them that money trusting that they'll keep their word, when in reality, because they're janky, they're just happy that they got some money in their pocket. And then if they are really going to help you, they will help you the illegal way, the janky way, all right? So protect yourself. This is how you can protect yourself. Do research, okay? So when people work with our company, one thing that I always recommend is that you research for testimonials, okay? Looking up the Better Business Bureau, Google reviews, and Facebook reviews is a good step to take to make sure that people that they worked with in the past are saying good things about them. That's one thing, okay? The next thing you can do is you can call your state officials and ask for information regarding that credit repair company's license, all right? So if the credit repair company, all credit repair companies need a license. One second, I'm about to show you ours. So if they don't have a license to do credit repair, they're not official, okay? And if they're offering credit repair advice, if they're willing to work on your behalf, they are breaking the law, because in order to help people with credit repair, you need to be licensed, okay, by the state.
Can I say something really quick about going back to the credit sweeps? Because there's those janky people that's saying contact the credit bureaus because they're erasing everything. Now that's janky.
Oh yeah, when they say that the credit bureaus are under fire and it's easy to get things removed from your credit report, that's just their marketing scheme to have you trust them and sign up for their credit repair service. Credit bureaus are not under fire. They are billion-dollar companies who have systems in place to process disputes. Okay, if they were under fire, the whole credit repair, not credit repair, but credit industry would have been fixed by now. But the government is in their pockets. I didn't say that, but hey, it was said. Anyway, you're going to see a lot of janky posts like this. I got a good one for you. Hold on, I got a real good one. I got a good one for you. Give me one good second. Can you search my man for me? So I'm not gonna put people on blast because
The one that was sent to me last time.
Yeah, that was sent to you. But we're gonna put their post on blast. How about that?
But his face show.
We're gonna hide his face. All right. So yesterday I made a rant, and one of my clients, he sent me a janky post. Can y'all see that? All right, yeah. Okay, so first, I don't want nobody trying to stand on me. Yes, my screen is cracked, all right? So who cares? Anyway, look at that. So you'll see something like this, packages, and then up there it says age, corporations, and funding. And then look at that, $3,000. Okay, that's a janky post. Here's another one. I got another one for you. If you see a janky post, please post it on our page so we can laugh. All right, here's another one. You'll see something like this. Okay. Delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it. Delete it, delete it. Okay? The real way to get things deleted off your credit report is the legal way. And that's to leverage federal credit repair laws. Okay? There's something called the FCR. Okay, my bad. Here, we got another one. Did you have this face? Mm-hmm. Okay. So here's another one. You'll see something like that. Okay, those are, that's another janky post. Anyway, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is the actual law that states that information on your credit report must meet certain criteria. And if it doesn't meet that criteria, then you can legally get it deleted off your credit report. And the criteria that it must meet is it must be 100% accurate, 100% verifiable, and 100% timely, okay? Accurate means there's like over 100 fields on your credit report that must be filled out, right? And if any of that information is not 100% true, then it is in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So let's say, for example, you have an account that's in collections and it went into collections for $500, but the actual collection company is showing a balance of $750. If you can provide proof that shows that that balance is actually supposed to be smaller than that, that means that what they're reporting is not accurate. So that's a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Dispute that way, and you just leverage the Fair Credit Reporting Act to get it deleted, okay? That's a legal dispute. To be 100% verifiable, what we always say around here is that they can't prove it, they must remove it, right? So if we have a collection account that's reporting on your credit report and everything is looking, about right. However, we're a little iffy if they have the actual legal right to collect on it. What we do is we request debt validation. And debt validation is all about them providing proof that they have the legal right to collect on it and that the information that they're reporting is 100% true as well. So with that, they must have a contract that was signed by you. They must also, in that contract, there must be an assignment clause that gives the original creditor the right to sell that account to anyone, assign that debt to anyone, and then we must see a proof of sale between the original creditor and the debt collector that basically shows that the debt collector is now the new owner of that account. And if they can't provide that criteria within our debt validation request, then they don't have the legal right to collect on it because they can't prove it. And if they can't prove it, they must remove it, okay? So that's a legal way to get information deleted off your credit report. For it to be timely means that there's a statute of limitations on accounts that report on your credit report. And about 90% of the accounts, they have 7 years and 120 days from the last date of activity to remain on your credit report. And a lot of times, derogatory information that has been on your credit report for 10, 8, 10, 15, 20 years should have been removed a while ago, but because no one has actually disputed that or pinpointed that information, it remains and it continues to hurt your credit report. So by disputing it, saying that, hey, this debt is past, the statute of limitations, please delete off my credit report. That's another way to get derogatory information removed off your credit report if it no longer it has the right to report. And what a lot of companies do is to keep accounts on your credit report and continue to hurt you. They would do something called re-aging. And re-aging is when an account has basically exceeded the statute of limitations of reporting on your credit report. They will add something to that account to make it seem more current, which means the date of last activity is brought current, okay? So that keeps the account on your credit report, but if you can catch this, then you can get it removed, okay? So this is something that we do for our clients. We offer legal credit repair services, and typically when clients work with us, they average about 100-point credit score increase with each credit bureau within 6 months of our program, and that's 100 points minimum, okay? And typically what we do is we implement those strategies and more to help our clients legally get deletions off on their credit report and help them improve their credit scores. And we also educate them on credit building as well. So if you are someone who's tired of being ripped off by janky people and you finally want to work with someone who is trustworthy and has your best interest at heart, please reach out to us to learn more about our program. You can either click the link associated to this video, which I'm going to add in the comment area, or you can always feel free to give us a call. Our number is 419-824-0004. Again, that number is 419-824-0004. Again, my name is Jason White. I appreciate all of your time. What I'm going to try to do is go through the comment area and answer some questions. And then, we're going to go from there. Okay, Terrence wants to say hi.
Y'all see this amazing artwork right here? Just saying.
Yeah, he did that. That guy.
Wow. You gonna do the questions?
Yeah,
now?
let's see what kind of questions they have.
Okay, so we answer.
Make sure you like and share this video so that people you care about can get this information so that they don't find themselves behind bars because of janky people.
We answered Camille. Miss Howard said she was gonna call her sister about the CPN number. Camille said
That's love right there, by the way.
That is love. That's what's up. Camille said she's had several people say that he can get student loans removed. Camille, if it's an inaccurate account on your credit report, yes, it could probably most likely be deleted. That's the only event.
It has to be in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act.
That's the only event in which a student loan will be removed, because student loans are not dischargeable in bankruptcy, and they only go away if you pass away, pretty much.
Yeah, and then on your credit report, if it's derogatory, it will remain for 7 years and 120 days since the date of last activity.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Portia, someone asked me for $1,000 and they will get everything deleted, and I said no. Great job, Portia, because that was definitely a scam. Dono, our company is Witness Riches the 700 Club. We are located, and our home office is in Toledo, Ohio. However, we are licensed to help anyone around the United States that needs us. I got 4 credit cards, but there's one I can't get off my report. It's a law firm.
So you have a judgment or a collection account. So one of the things that you want to do is, it sounds like it may be a collection account, because
Yes.
oftentimes collection companies are law firms that specialize in collecting debt. Anyway, debt validation. You know, you want them to see information that gives them the legal right to collect on it, and also information that shares with you how they came up with that, the balance and all that good stuff. So basically, they need to prove what they're actually reporting. But if you never challenge them, they don't have to. And oftentimes, what companies do is they want to put you in a corner, in a tight spot, and basically have you feel like, you know, there's no hope. And you know, when a lot of people check their credit reports and they see collections, you know, they don't think to, let me call this company and try to get this straightened out, or let me challenge or dispute this account. They just lose hope instantly, and then they, you know, move on with their life with bad credit. But challenge these companies, challenge these people to make sure that they're actually reporting information that's legitimate, even if you were in a situation where an account was charged off. At the end of the day, if any derogatory is on your credit report, you still have the legal right to verify it all, okay? And if they don't keep good paperwork, that's their fault, okay? It's your legal right as an American citizen of the United States of America to make sure that all the information on your credit report is 100% accurate, 100% verifiable, and 100% timely. And if at any point it's in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it must be removed.
She said it's been 2 years, and she's been disputing it for the 2 years.
Yeah, so that means that either your dispute strategy sucks, or I'm sorry, was that too blunt? Okay, maybe you're not disputing it from the right perspective, or you know, it may be they may have the proof to actually, you know, report that. And at that point, you may want to look into something called payment for deletion, which is another strategy to get information removed off your credit report. But that's a whole nother topic, okay? Anyway, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to answer any of your questions or concerns. Do we have any more interesting?
Pamela wants to know, can we address payment for deletion? You want me to answer that, or you don't answer it?
I kind of just said
You
that.
did? Okay, so maybe
Yep, so we do help with payment for deletion. However, before we go straight into payment for deletion, we want to use the strategies that we have in our arsenal to try to get some of these accounts taken care of and try to save you some money. But if they fail, we do help our clients with the payment for deletion process. And it works, I'll say, about 60 to 70% of the time.
Tierra. Hi, Tierra. You already know how to get started. You know you need to call me, but I'll answer your other question. How do you get a judgment removed? Do you have to wait 10 years for it?
Like and share this video.
Dog. I'm trying to talk.
My bad.
Okay. How do you get a judgment removed? Do you have to wait 10 years for it to fall off?
There's methods to make sure that information is verifiable. At the end of the day, public accounts are reported inaccurately all the time. But there are times where we're unable to get judgments removed through the dispute process. However, that doesn't mean that we can't negotiate something with the lawyer who reported the information. But that's another strategy, okay? But, I'm going to say credit repair works. It does work. However, don't expect to get everything deleted off your credit report, because if they can actually provide the proof and show that it's legitimate, it's going to remain on your credit report. But that brings me to a very interesting subject that I want to bring up, and that's credit building. I'm going to plug
I was to say, how did we even segue into? But it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Because I looked up like, wait, what?
Yeah, you want to say hi? Well, everybody, Alan wants to say hi.
Are you done with live?
Well, I told him you were going to say hi. Come on, man, say hi. So you saw Terrence not too long ago. You're going to see Tish in a second, and this is Alan. Bro.
I'm going to get my camera.
Your wife may be watching this video, man.
Oh, snap. All right.
Hi.
Hi, that's Letitia. What are you about to...
Alan.
All right, so if you like a goofy man and you're looking to
I have
find
a
someone
beard.
who is
He's pretty handsome. He's
Handsome
in the beard
with a
gang.
beard.
Beard gang, ladies.
and also a very poetic guy.
Yes.
Alan's the man.
Keep you laughing.
Keep you laughing, make you laugh. He's gonna say
But
dumb.
he's
He's
a,
gonna say dumb stuff every once in a while. But
Hey, I'm gonna
that's
piss you
why.
off a lot.
That's why you're there.
He's
Anyway.
a sensitive meaning.
I am. I really am. Like,
Okay. This ain't the Alan show. Get
Right.
out here, man.
I gotta ask you a question when you get a chance, though, Jason.
Okay. So, credit repair is very important. Okay, it's all about removing the derogatory information off your credit report. Okay, taking the bad away. However, that's only one part of the process. Another thing that you want to do is add the good. Okay, I just wrote a book. It's called Credit Builder Secrets. Yay!
Let's give it up.
And it's all about how to improve your credit score the legal way using legal trade lines. Okay, if you are someone who is in desperate need of credit repair or credit building, we offer services and tools to help you, fulfill that need, and also our tactics work. Okay, so. Later this month, I'm going to drop that information. I have the 150-page plus book. I have a 45-minute training that's absolutely free. And I also have created a 6-module online credit course that will also teach you how to build your payment history and improve your credit score, okay? And if you are looking for information like that, make sure you keep your eyes open and, stay engaged with our page, because stay engaged with our page.
Bars.
I'm going to be dropping that information. It's going to be very affordable for those of you who need it. But at the end of the day, if we don't have any further questions.
No, we have some questions.
Oh, we have questions?
Yes.
Okay, my apologies.
Miss Howard wants to know, who does her sister call to contact to check if the people that are planning to give her the CPN numbers are real? That's the IRS, as we said that.
The IRS, so the thing about the CPNs is the IRS are the only companies that can actually provide those, okay? So anyone saying that they can provide CPNs, is pretty much janky. However, what I would do is I would contact your local state officials. Who would you contact to see if they're actually licensed?
Attorney General?
No. That's more of legal stuff. I can't. Secretaries? No, is it Secretary of State? No, yeah, your Attorney General.
I said that.
No, you said
Attorney General. You
Did
said
you say
no.
that? I thought you said something else.
No, I said
okay.
you
My
know I
bad.
know.
My bad. Contact your state Attorney General to make sure that these companies are legitimate, and then they'll let you know. Okay. Also, look for online reviews and all that good stuff, and ask for client, testimonials. That's one way to start. However, when you ask the company, like people, this is what gets me sometimes. Okay, this may be a little rant, but people will actually call us, ask us about our credit repair service, and ask us, are we a scam? What scam artist is going to tell you that they're a scam? Okay, so if you ask these people if they're real or not, of course they're going to tell you they're real, but you need to do your research to validate that. Okay. So don't ask them if they're real, because of course they're going to tell you they are real. But make sure, I would definitely start off by contacting your state Attorney General. Also, contact the Better Business Bureau. Sometimes they're a good option. Somebody laughed at that. But yeah, those are great ways to start off.
Okay, my credit report, this is Journey. My credit report has a lot of 6 to 10 year old things on it, utilities, evictions, etc. Can it be removed?
Like I said, credit repair works. However, it's not going to remove everything. And as you are taking away the bad, you also want to add the good. So yes, it can work, but no, it's not going to remove everything. So I'm going to just tell you straight up, everything won't get removed. But as you work on taking away the bad and adding the good, your credit score is going to go like this, like boop, boop, boop. Okay, so.
Okay, Miss Aberdeen, I believe that you're saying
It's all about that credit score.
You're a client of ours, and this is something that we have been disputing that you.
Taffy?
Yes. So we may have to look into this. to figure out what's going on if we're at the payment for deletion portion. Tierra, I'm gonna call you right back. She's gonna sign up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's about time. Dang. Like,
Miss Howard Allen is 25. You said he looks pretty young. He's 25. That's
yeah,
young
he's
to me.
25.
Miss,
Hey, but the young players, man, you know, we don't
he got
play.
a good work ethic. Okay.
And a
Miss
strong
Wilson.
back.
Jason.
I just cracked my back.
When I got my Miss Wilson says when she got her house, they wanted to know why she had a repo. So her advisor told her to write a letter. Does the repo take that? Does the letter take that off her credit? Depending on
No.
what she said.
But were you disputing it, or did the loan provider ask you for a reason why there was a repossession on your account? We'll need more clarification on that. But disputing it, you know, starts the process on trying to get it removed, but it doesn't guarantee that it will be removed.
Okay.
Somebody asked my age.
Yeah, that's your age.
Well, because I was on there looking childish.
That's your fault, bro.
Because y'all have me.
Some lady said, this lady named Journey said you favor her son. Her son must be a very handsome guy.
Which one is? Anyway,
Yeah. So Tierra said she's gonna sign up. And that's it. That's all.
we appreciate that, Tierra. Thank you all for your time. Again, my name is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches, the 700 Club. This is Letitia. Alan, he found himself back over here. We appreciate your time. Thank you for allowing us to provide value. Also, we have Terrence Coleman, the lovely character who provided us a representation of this guy. So,
The janky.
yeah, the janky credit repair guy. So, thank you all for your time. Stay engaged. Credit Builder Secrets coming soon. I'm out. Peace.
Peace.